Welcome to the Lost Island theme park. This brand new theme park is the latest theme park here in the United States. It was built brand new from the ground up last year in 2022. So a few things I'll tell you right out the bat is it's $52 per adult to get in right at the gate. But if you pre-buy your tickets on their website, I believe it's $48 per adult. So there's like a $4 savings there. Parking, I believe, is $10. So I was just dropped off basically because I'm with Kelly, but she's going into town here in Waterloo, Iowa to do a little thrifting. She's really not into the amusement park thing. So it's you and I and a good time here at Lost Island Theme Park in Waterloo. Let's go. This is awesome. And just on the other side of the sign here, you'll see a water park, and that is Lost Island Water Park. So if you're wondering, would I do that type of ride, a drop tower? Absolutely. Parking is really not a problem, unfortunately, for this place. Fortunately for us, I guess, but crowd-wise, they're just having a hard time bringing people in. We have to get the word out about this place. Part of the problem is we're just in the middle of nowhere. This is one of those Vekoma SLC coasters. SLC is Suspended Looping Coaster. That's what it stands for. That's the name from the manufacturer, Vekoma. They've got some funky names for the rides here too. It's not a full train. I mean, it's like everybody is social distancing. But these things are known to be rough. I was just looking at the name of this coaster. Like I said, they've got some interesting names. I'm trying to make that out. Napuko? N-O-P-U-K-O is how it's spelled. I see a little sign over here on it. We are going to call it Nopuko. That's what we are going to call this. This came from South Africa, by the way. That's where this park bought it from. So it was in South Africa for some time. The lift up there is almost 110 feet tall, and she does almost 50 miles an hour. So we will definitely be boarding the Nopuko, and hopefully there will be no Puko whatsoever today. The owners, this family that owns this place, they have about 200 acres to play with, so a lot of expansion room. Cost them about $100 million to build this place last year. Security was a breeze to get through, as you could tell, no lines, so that only took about 15 seconds or so. That is awesome. I'm not sure if you can hear the music or not in the background a little bit. Little speakers over here. They've got themed areas, and from my understanding, they will change up the music a little to fit the theming of the area. So I'm not sure if this family just visited a lot of theme parks or if they hired a consultant. They did it right. Hey, what, are you gonna stay here? Come on, let's go. Place is really clean now. I know it's brand new, but you know, it was open last summer, most of last summer. It's been open all of this summer, and Park Services here is doing a fantastic job of keeping this place clean. So this is the view once you come in from the front gate, which is behind me, and some Iowa palm trees. Wow, check out the landscaping of this place. What do you think they spend on landscaping every year to bring it all back to life and make it beautiful? Unbelievable. Now remember, this is a family-owned park that was built from the ground up in the middle of Iowa. This is not a corporate-owned park. It's pretty impressive. So my James Bond spy glasses are on. They are awkward looking, but there's a camera in between my eyes, and it will do the job. Hopefully they'll let us on the rides. The No Puke roller coaster is over here. Again, if I can't pronounce it, I just rename it. It's not a big park by any means. just because there's 200 acres here, they are not utilizing all 200 at this time. And hopefully within time, they will grow because it is a beautiful park. This park is divided up into 5 different sections, or realms as they like to call them. I'll do my best on the pronunciations, but there's Mira, which is fire, Awa, which is water, Udera, air, Yuda, earth, and Tamaraikai, I think that's how it's pronounced, which is known as the spirit. When walking in and going to the right, when you first walk in, you'll basically come upon this little kiddie area, and that's where they've got a little kiddie coaster over there. And I wasn't sure at first if this was like a splash pad sort of thing, but I am not seeing any fountains or anything like that. So I think it's just a dry area, but the little kids can run around here, have a good time. This is very spongy too. You're making fun of my big glasses, aren't you? I can tell you are. You know, they work quite well as far as sunglasses go because it's hard to see through them actually. So you have no idea what my eyes are up to, unless you could see in, I'm not sure, but it's actually pretty tinted. So over here, we've got the, what is that, some sort of animal, the locolo. Locolo? Locolo. All right, so we got the locolo and the no puco. I'm sensing a theme. Everything's going to be ending with O here. You will find little stores in here, some little shops, and some spots where you can pick up a nice cold water or a beverage to cool you off. The one thing you've probably noticed about this park is it is shadeless. There's no shade here whatsoever. So be prepared to bake in the sun when you come here because the trees, I mean, they're brand new trees. They just planted them in 2022, so they're going to need several years to mature. The one thing I'm surprised about though is they don't have those like canvas canopies that go over some sidewalks you'll see at other amusement parks. And I am not seeing anything like that. So if you want some shade, best thing to do is go into like the little gift shop area. There's a little dining area that you could go into. I believe that's air conditioned. Oh, and there's also a awesome ride. It's a dark ride. We'll be checking that out. And of course, that's in the shade too. I really like the different concepts of theming and the variations of different things they did. I'm not quite sure what we have going on over here, but nevertheless, it looks pretty neat. Got a nice purple swing ride behind me over here. We've got the purple drop tower back over here. And we got the purple El Puco that we're going on right now. I am not going to lie. That thing is a major head shaker. So this was my very first time on a Vekoma SLC coaster, and I have heard about these things. I've been warned about these things. I've been told just pass them up in general if you're at an amusement park. But being that there's only 2 bigger coasters here, this one and the one on the other side, and I've never been on a Vekoma SLC, I had to try it. It was rough. I don't know if you can hear the lady screaming or not on that. She's the only one on there right now. And that like pretzel loop, that pretzel twist, and the first loop when you come down, that just shakes you up like that's it. Life is over for you. Sure felt that way at first. So the employee here suggested that I go on without the camera sunglasses because it is so rough and shakes like crazy. This is pretty neat here though. This is like a little fan shade sort of setup that they've got in this little relaxing area. You just pedal and give yourself a fan. I'm not sure about this. It requires a lot of work to get this to spin a little quicker. I don't think it's helping me out. It's kind of defeating the purpose of cooling off with the fan breeze here. I did not come here to work out. Another reason to get to this park, I mean, you see the lack of crowd, and I don't know how long this business can sustain without people. And I get that it's brand new. I just think it's maybe in the wrong area. You've got Adventureland, which is in Des Moines, which I believe is an hour or 2 from here. But that's a pretty populated area. Here, I'm in the middle of nowhere, so I hope they could do it. Speaking of doing it, you want to do the drop tower? One of the nicest queues I have ever been in to get onto a ride. You come into a building here and it is slightly air conditioned. I'll take it. Oh, I think I found a vent. Pardon me a second, I'm sweating. This is neat. This is a real neat queue to do a drop tower. I overheard it's 185 feet tall, and then we'll have a little bit of a bounce. This is really neat. Again, we got to get people to this park. Lost Island in Waterloo, Iowa. Come on out. This is one of my favorites. There's somebody over here. We'll keep her off camera, but you like this ride? Have you been on it?
Yeah, it's a fun ride.
She loves it. All right. It's a thumbs up. 2 thumbs up.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in the desert of Iowa. Now the palm tree thing's making sense to me, so need to find some water or mirage or anything. Oh, I think I found my favorite part of the park right now. Water. How's it going, buddy?
It's all good.
Yeah? What's your name?
I'm Mac.
Matt, where are you from?
I'm from the Philippines.
The Philippines, awesome. And you're just here for the summer then?
Yeah.
And she's hiding over here. I see you. Oh my God. I have never loved water so much until now. That's the best. I'm not sure what the name of this is. I call this Purple Land because of all the purple rides back here. But the music is different than up front. It's really, really neat. Thinking about this swing ride over here. Get a nice little breeze. And then we'll slowly leave Purple Land and go to, I don't know, wherever else the path takes me. We'll follow the yellow brick road. So this one is the exact same as the one at Mall of America. The only difference I could find, other than color, is the Mall of America faces the other way and goes around this way. This one goes this way, but try and make your own seat fly basically, and if you're good enough, you will be able to twist and turn and really get yourself spinning. It's a nice fun ride. It's relaxing unless you want to give yourself a workout trying to get yourself to spin a little and maybe even turn upside down a little. It doesn't go all the way upside down. And I tried it a couple of times, but then I just decided, you know what? I would just rather relax and catch the breeze. So that's what I did. It's a fun ride. Again, you could see more of this ride going on at the Mall of America in a previous video. Tell you what, I'll even link those videos. And at the end of this video, I'll have one of the Mall of America videos with the amusement park pop up, so you can just click on that if you want to see more about the attractions that I cover. I found myself at one of those crossroads again. Which way do I go? I think what I'm going to do is go a little bit more towards the back of the park and then work my way up towards the front. I think that's probably the best way to do it. And the next ride of choice is one of these swinging rides. You've probably seen these at carnivals and fairs, and these are fun rides, these like swinging ships. I need to be careful in here with this camera. These fountains, you can see the little holes in the ground, and they shoot up, then they go down, and they come out from another hole. It's like walking through a minefield. I don't want to get caught. But the goal is for me to get from here, touch the water ball, and get out without getting the camera wet. Why? Why not? I got nothing else to do here. All right, let's check this out. Can I do? Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna be able to reach it. Oh, come on. Come on. Hang on. We'll do it. I touched the water. And look, I've created all these geysers. How do I get out of here without all of them shooting up now? Gotta zigzag my way. So if you haven't been following the channel lately, first of all, I'm gonna have to scold you. But second of all, my son and I, we were up in Green Bay. And Kelly and I, we did the Mall of America not too long ago. Recently, I was back in Wisconsin Dells. All kinds of summer fun going on. So if you enjoy travel and attractions, and a lot of goofiness, subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate that. And it would really mean a lot to me if you would give this video a thumbs up, give it a like. That helps me on YouTube too. This doesn't seem to go very high. It reminds me of the one at Bay Beach in Green Bay. Remember that one? If you saw that video with my son and I in Green Bay, that one didn't go very high, but this one goes a little faster than that one. I'm sure you've done a ride like that. This one was really smooth, very nice. Really nothing more to say about it, but it was a good ride. I'll show you a couple of the rides that I'm not going to do, just not my thing, but something to check out that's here at Lost Island. Oh, that water in there is looking nice and refreshing. Nice and clean too. They've also got this like fish sort of ride, bunch of little fish on it, and it just spins around in a gentle circle. It's a great ride for young kids, I think. But I think what I am going to do is check out the Ferris wheel here. We'll get a nice view of the park and get a little breeze too. They spared no expense when they built this park as far as the theming goes and the landscaping. This is something, as far as the beauty goes, I would put up there with any of the parks in Florida. Now, I'm not saying it's a Disney World, but they did their homework here. It's not like it's a bunch of rides on a parking lot sort of thing. Perhaps like a Six Flags. They did a fantastic job. It's really, really a beautiful little park. So way out over there is a water ride, and that did not open last year because the building, the station area, actually had a fire during construction. So when they opened up the park last year, they were not able to open up the log ride. There it goes. These are kind of fun rides. They're like the Music Express you'll see at carnivals. That's just a nicer version of one. Little teacup thing over there, teacup ride. They have some games over here. We'll take a quick walk around there. And a nice little covered pavilion. Maybe the future home of a nice merry-go-round. I am loving this place. I'm so impressed with it. After a fun day here at Lost Island, go to the casino. Maybe you can win your money back too. Most likely not, but it still is a good time, right? crowd is slowly starting to thin out. It might be about 6 o'clock or so. I think they're open until 9:30 tonight. That parking lot was becoming more bare even, so it may just be the employees and I pretty soon. This would be the game section over here, and it looks like they've got a few different games that you could play and some different kinds of prizes that you could win. And my guess is in the future they'll be putting a merry-go-round in here because there's an electrical box hookup right in the middle. Oh, it's a comeback here. We tried. Oh well. Fun games here, and no waiting, so if you want to pick up a prize and win one, go for it. We're definitely going to check out that big bad green beast there. That's a launch roller coaster. I'm looking forward to doing that. Not sure what the name is. We'll find out, and if I can't pronounce it or if I can't remember it, then I'll just rename it like I do with everything else. But before I do that, I'm going to grab a bite, and I need to stop in here first, so you got to stay right here. I'll be right back. I told you I'd be right back. You know, sometimes you get so impatient. Let's go. One of the little eateries, there's a bar over here too. And the kids can enjoy another little splash pad, I guess. This is really neat. Get a nice view of their the water over here, their pond, lagoon, miniature lake, whatever they call it. You get to see it when you're here. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering how the restroom was, clean, very clean. It was cleaner than mine at home, to be honest. I got to find out who's keeping this place up so I can bring them back home with me and take care of my bathroom and my kitchen. Solo dining. Where's everybody? All right, just a table for one today. I'll show you the menus here really quick. You've got wraps and sides on this menu. Got the burgers and some more sides. Some pizza and sides. And of course, chicken and pork with sides. I think I'll do a pizza. I'll go with a cheese pizza. I'm going to want something more with this. Hey, I've got an idea. I'll grab a side. So as you can see, sticking up in the frame here, got fries, and they look good. Let's find out. Standard fry. And I picked up a slice of pizza. I think this was $5. The whole thing together, the pizza, water, fries, the whole thing together was $12. So it's not horrible. Let's find out how this tastes. It's standard amusement park food, and it is pricey. But it's not overpriced. I think you actually pay a little bit more at Six Flags, actually. And it's not Disney pricing, so it's not horrible. $12 for this is not the worst thing in the world. And the food is, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say it's average. So right around 5 or so. So I'm going to eat this, and then we're going to go check out some more rides here at Lost Island. This is another one of those fun rides that I don't know how they pronounce it or how to pronounce it. I think it's Matagani. Welcome to Lamborghini. I can tell you this ride has been relocated from Sweden. Yeah, it was in Sweden before it came here. And they gave it a nice green color. And it's a launch coaster at its highest point, which I'm guessing is right about there, is I believe 76 feet. And it launches at about 46 miles an hour. see that? It actually had like a little hang time to it too.
Smile, you're on YouTube.
I gotta be honest with you, I did that one twice. That is a fun ride. Blew the hair pretty good too. This is a little gem here at this park, so I would definitely come just to ride this over and over. I would never ever be the same again if I went on that. It doesn't scare me, I just don't enjoy that type of ride where you're just hanging upside down like that and then really just kind of getting tossed around. It doesn't excite me, it doesn't do anything for me. Oh, absolutely not. Keep moving. Now this is one that's more my speed for right now. It'll be fine for after dinner, looks enjoyable. Let's go check it out. Here we go. Whose idea was this after dinner? That was a fun ride. I have been on this type of ride before, but it's more like a U, not with the hump in the middle, and you get to do it again, so that was pretty neat. That was like a little bonus. I like that.
I've been waiting for this one.
Yeah, I have been.
Also.
All right.
Yeah. So this is like a 3D kind of, right?
Ooh, it's air conditioned.
Yeah, and this is heaven in terms of the temperature.
This is heaven, huh?
Yeah. So,
Liking the looks of heaven. Follow you, all right.
So I have a short video here.
Okay.
After the video, we go to the next one.
Sounds like a plan.
Welcome, adventurers. I'm Mulaka, one of the
So it sounds like this is a real neat presentation to give you an idea of what this dark ride is about. But I'm going to skip past this part in the video because we are about to enter one of the best dark rides you'll ever find.
I think they're expecting some more people. They have the best waiting areas, the best queues here. Now this is on par with Disney. Unfortunately, there's nobody here to agree or disagree with me.
Now go. May the Maverick protect you on your journey. Please help us. Without the Oratica in place to restrain him, Volcano is free to destroy the entire island. The Tamariki have confirmed that our stolen idol is hidden in the Forbidden Grotto. Far from here, in the Forbidden Grotto.
Secure your bag at your feet, keep your phone in your pocket at all times.
And off we go.
We're looking for 6 statues right now. Yeah, I'm wearing sunglasses in here.
Destroy them!
Hang on, I'm trying to vlog really quick. So I've got the glasses on, the camera should be going. Oh yeah. Probably should have worn 3D glasses because some of this is not making the most sense to me. A little blurry. Or my eyes have caught up, one of the two. It is nice and air conditioned in here too. Oh, it's him again.
Place Oratica on the altar and defeat Volcano.
Oh.
Thank you, adventurers.
Oh, yeah.
You have saved Lost Island.
Hey, we saved Lost Island. It's a fun ride. That's pretty good.
Yeah, just
I liked it. You know, I think one of my favorite parts of that ride, to be honest, was the air conditioning.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes people say this is like heaven.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it was a good
in the
time.
sun, it's
So what's your name? How do you pronounce your name?
Sonu.
Oh, Sony. Okay. Well, Sonu, say hi to YouTube.
Hello.
I was able to do this entire park, and if I really wasn't vlogging it and stopping to look at everything and grabbing even the landscaping here, I probably, with this crowd that they had here today, I could have been in and out of here within about 2 hours to do all the rides that I wanted to do. So it is a fun place. I'm glad I did it. I'm about 3.5 hours from here. For me, it was worth the drive. I hope you'll consider it because I'd love to see this place grow and turn into something big. Of course, the trip would not be complete if I didn't stop in their shop and check out their merch. This is the tower ride that I did. Ooh, sorry, pardon me. It's the tower ride that I did. I think I just gave her a poke where I'm not supposed to do that. Hopefully security didn't see that. Where are you from?
Burlington, Iowa.
Nice, okay, so this isn't too far from you. That was fun. I enjoyed myself today. It was a good time to come out here, finally check this place out because I've been wanting to get out here since I heard that they were going to build this place going back a couple of years ago. So I'm glad I finally did it. Wanted to get something that said Lost Island. Overall, my experience here was fun. The employees are fantastic. They're very friendly. They'll joke around with you. They interact with the guests. So that's a double thumbs up. That's an A+. That's a 10 out of 10 on that. The food, well, it was amusement park food. It is what it is. When you get hungry, anything tastes good, and it did the trick. And it wasn't super overpriced. It was pricey, but it wasn't horrible as far as the price goes. How's about the scenery? Well, this is one of the nicest theme parks I have actually ever been to. They are trying to get their groove on, if you will, as their brand new business, and their direction is to theme it. And they're not putting in the biggest rides, they're not putting in the fastest, the longest, but they are fun. Well, that was a great time at the Lost Island theme park in Waterloo. I had a lot of fun there checking that out. That's the newest theme park right now in the United States, the latest one to be built. So if you get a chance, you'll definitely want to check it out. A beautiful place. If you enjoy travel and attractions and just tourism and amusement parks, well then subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. You could also follow me on my social media platforms as well for some behind the scenes and some pictures. And oh yeah, what is all this behind me over here? Well, you will find out in a video coming up in just a couple of days, a short video as I stop by the Field of Dreams movie site. That's coming up, so subscribe to the channel. You'll see me on the next one.
Subscribe now.